Hello, welcome to Animation Infestation. I'm your host, and today we'll continue to dive into my weird animation opinions. I hope you're having a great day. I know I am, because I have an exciting topic to talk about today. Specifically, one of my favorite modern Disney cartoons, Ducktales 2017. I have a lot to say, so let's get started. So, as you probably know, Ducktales ended about a month ago at this point, and that's pretty sad. It only got 3 seasons, and I thought, and many others, it was a really great cartoon, which there's a lot of reasons why, and we'll discuss it right here. So first off, DuckTales is easily an example of one of the greatest modern day reboots. It did a great job of paying homage to the original series, kept a lot of the same, kept, all the characters, kept the tone of the original series, but still developed it and improved it in a lot of ways. Like, the humor's different. I think a lot of the characters were improved. Like, all of the kid ducks were improved. Like, Huey, Louie, and Dewey actually have personalities and arcs now, and Webby's a lot more interesting. And this show just had more interesting stories because it, had these overarching plot lines with a lot of mystery and action, and it was all really great. DuckTales was also amazing because it came out about a year after, maybe more like a year and a half after Gravity Falls was over. And this was Disney's, I think, really first attempt to replace Gravity Falls. And I think it did a great job, especially the first season. It had the great humor, the action, the adventure, but also a lot of mystery in the first season. Like the whole Della and the Spear of Selene thing and Magica Dispel, which I think DuckTales is just Gravity Falls with ducks, especially the first season, and it did a good job of that. Also, as just a cartoon, as a children's cartoon, you'd expect at least a little comedy in a show like this, and this show is very funny. Like, there were so many memorable characters like Launchpad and Glom Gold and just all of them. They were all hilarious. And the show gave them the perfect moments to just be in their character and do some truly hilarious stuff. So, yeah. Not only were all the funny characters great, but just, all the characters were great. So a lot of the characters, unlike the original series, actually had arcs and went through a lot of development. Like, my personal favorite was Louie Duck, because especially in the second season, he really grew as a character from just being the evil triplet to actually having depth and being good at something, mostly like planning stuff. And I feel a lot of the characters had very satisfying arcs with good payoff. Like, if you've seen the DuckTales finale, you know that it focused on Webby, and Webby's entire character arc paid off in an amazing way. You can also say I really like Scrooge as a character. A lot of memorable and funny moments, of course. But I wouldn't say there's a lot of episodes that, just focused on him. But, he still got a lot of screen time. And, he's Scrooge McDuck. He developed a lot and learned a lot throughout the series. So, as I was talking about earlier, the mystery element captured in earlier seasons, I really liked it. I've been watching the show from the very beginning, so I see each episode as it come out. I don't know about you. You might stream it, binge it, whatever. But seeing the Magica Dispel mystery and the Spear of Selene mystery slowly unravel throughout the first season, all of the family mysteries and secrets slowly getting revealed, it was really great, and I really enjoyed it. Another thing about this show, it goes along with the characters, this show had really great villains. So, it had amazing comedy villains from, episode to episode, like Glom Gold, which I absolutely love that duck. He's just so amazing. the Beagles, Mark Beeks. All of those were pretty funny. But then for season finales, like, those 2-3 part season finales that the entire season was building up to, we had like the Moonlanders, the Magica Dispel, and Foul. They were all truly threatening, and they made like a really intense and exciting season finale. And there was a lot of build up for the season finale throughout the series because of them. So I'd overall say this show did have really great normal characters and villains. So like the original cartoon, this show also had a good sense of adventure. Like, obviously there were plot related episodes, like where it either unraveled mystery or it had something to do with the overarching villain of the season, and that have a lot of action or reveals in it. But also just the episodic ones, there'd be a lot of adventure in it, whether they're like exploring tombs, caverns, uncovering, some mystery in the depths of the ocean, whatever. There's always something interesting to watch, along with the great comedy and characters. There's not a lot I can say about this show without diving into specifics, but if you've seen the show, it's great. I'm assuming you've seen the show, and yeah, it's really sad that it had to go like this, but I'm glad what we got, and this show, I will remember it for quite some time. So, I'd say, overall, it's a great Disney Channel cartoon that will be missed. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend checking it out. I think it's on Hulu, and the first 2 seasons are definitely on Disney Plus, and the 3rd season's about to come to Disney Plus. So definitely check it out. That's all I have to say. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you have a good rest of the day. Goodbye.